I want to move on to where I think you two, with all of your experience in the industry, can really help our viewers, and that's talking about the market for a minute. So it's no secret that it's a tough market out there. And I'm curious, given the challenges in the market, what would you advise teams and agents to be focusing on right now?
I'd double down on the things that are hard to do. And the things that are hard to do are make personal connections and relationships. You know, when the pendulum is swinging this way, like Dan mentioned this earlier, when the pendulum is swinging this way, and everybody's creating a mountain of content through AI, and you're getting 75,000 emails a day that were AI generated, just staying in touch, that don't really mean anything, that personal connection and using something like a database to remind you who to follow up with, using tools like that, but then really following up with, and I'm going to say video because I'm a big fan of video, like a personal video, a phone call, even like an old school pop by or something like that. Just those personal things that people just simply don't do anymore. And I know it's kind of an old school answer and it's like a back to basics answer, but there's just so much, there is so much noise out there. How do you not be a part of the noise? And everyone's going to do what's easy. If you can go to ChatGPT and type something in, so can everyone else. And so what they're not going to do is what's hard. So how do you balance out between that personal touch and the automation that you should be adding into your business? And I think that balance is key for agents to realize what that is for themselves.
Yeah, it reminds me of why we actually called the company Follow Up Boss, because agents kept telling me they knew they would make more money if they followed up more. And so 100% I agree. Like, you know, have you followed up with everyone you need to? Have you talked to all your past clients, you know, all the people in your sphere? And like, we all know the answer is no, right? Like, I mean, I don't keep in touch with everyone as much as I should, but like Steve's saying, like that personal reach out, sending a video, like, all that stuff's gold. And again, you're building a little bit of that equity. That's sort of, you know, maybe they're not looking to do something right now, but again, it's like this delayed gratification. And the one thing I would say for team leaders, especially maybe if you have a bit of a bigger team and operation, I think is like, it's just a difficult market means that a lot of people are either looking for new jobs because they got let go. They're looking for a new opportunity because it's not going well where they currently are. And so I just think there's a lot of talent that becomes available that, you know, wasn't available 2 years ago, basically. So I think you should be looking for rock star operations people, agents, people that are not happy with the brand that they're at. You know, maybe you can bring them over to your brokerage or to your team. Yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing. And again, it's sort of looking at this with a bit of optimism, like what can I do today? How can I stay positive and move forward? And yeah, you know, I think that's going to just put you in a really good place for when the market comes back, and you know, hopefully rates go down a little bit at some point, right? And more people are moving, and I'm sure that's definitely going to happen at some point. It's just more a question of when. And I think one last thing that someone told me during I guess 2020 is like, also in these really difficult times, people are looking for leaders, right? Because everyone's a little bit worried. Everyone's a little bit like, I don't know what to do. And so if you can be there with a plan and a vision, I think people are really just looking for that. And again, like that's how I think you can, you know, you can stand out and, you know, help people move forward and, you know, help your business as well.